Hey everyone, it's April and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm kicking off my fall home tour series for 2023, and we are starting out by doing a tour of my front porch and outside area of my house. If you are new, I would love for you to take a minute and hit that subscribe button. I do all kinds of videos here on my channel that involve decorating, and I'm kind of more of the rustic, primitive style. So if that interests you, I would love for you to stick around. So without further ado, let's get on into the porch tour. So to start off, I've been getting a lot of work done on my house recently. I just got my steps re-cemented, so if they look different, that's why. And my porch is also a darker gray color than it usually is. It's usually a light gray, so I painted that a few weeks ago. It's a little dirty since they've been doing the cementing. But anyway, I have these two gigantic stacks of pumpkins on each side of my steps. They are both a different type texture. I think they were different name brands, but I got them at two different TJ Maxx stores and I absolutely love them. They're really hard to find, so if you do see them and you want them, definitely pick them up because they won't be there when you get back. Next, I got this pumpkin doormat from Hobby Lobby this year, and I just layered it with my black and white one. This wooden fall sign, I think that was from Home Goods a few years ago. And my wreaths, if you've been a member of my channel for a while, then you've definitely seen these before. The only difference is this year I upgraded the pumpkins that are on it. I actually found these at Dollar Tree, I think it was last year towards the end of the season, and I knew that the ones I had on were pretty faded, so I was gonna upgrade. So they're nice because they're just little clips on the back, and I just clipped them all over the wreath. The wreath itself is from At Home. I got that a few years back. Next, on a crate, I have this wooden scarecrow. Oh my gosh, I think I got him at a thrift store for $5, and then I just have some pumpkins down there next to him. And then the metal sunflower, I think that one I thrifted, but then I have a few other ones on the other side of my house from Hobby Lobby. Next, on my rocking chairs, I have these Farm Fresh pumpkin pillows. These I got a few years ago at Dollar General, and they are outdoor pillows, and they've held up very nicely over the years. So until they start looking gross, I'm going to keep continuing to use them because I love the buffalo check. Next, this pumpkin that's in the middle here, this is the Martha Stewart brand. I think I got this at Marshall's or TJ Maxx this year. And then another one of those pillows. Then moving on into the corner of where my porch wraps around, I got this wooden flower. I had these up all summer, but this one I kept up because it's yellow, so it reminds me of a sunflower. The other one was white, and I like to incorporate sunflowers into my fall decor. Next, again, if you've been with me for a while, you definitely know this truck. It is a fire pit that I got one year at Home Goods. And what I do is I just use it for decor, and every season I switch it out. So I just put some faux pumpkins from Michael's and some light up pumpkins that I got at a yard sale one time. And then these are just some floodlights that project color onto the wall. I got those working with the company last year, and I'll show you them later on when I show you the house lit up at night. Again, I have some more faux pumpkins, and I'm a big fan of faux pumpkins because I hate buying new ones every year. And I've shared this tip before, but what I like to do is drill a hole in the bottom and fill them up with sand, just enough to give them a little weight, and then I tape them. And then that gives them some weight that they're not blowing around, because I do get a lot of wind on my porch, and so I don't see them halfway down the street. It's a good way to keep them in place. Next, these sunflowers. Again, these are the ones I think were from Hobby Lobby in the spring shop. They had them again this year, so they might have them year to year, but I think they're really cool. And then on my bench here, I just have two more faux pumpkins that were both from TJ Maxx this year. I think they look pretty realistic, and I just needed something else for that bench. Next, I was at a thrift store and I found this wooden pumpkin that's painted. They only wanted $5 for it, and I really, really liked the paint job on it, and I wasn't sure where I was going to put it, but I just kind of laid it up here on the air conditioner and I thought it looked nice, so I just decided to keep it there. Moving on to like the middle, where I probably have the most decor. This is where I have my wagon wheel that I keep up most of the year. And then I got another stack of pumpkins. These ones are white. I got them probably 2 years ago, and they are from TJ Maxx as well. Then I got 2 more of the faux pumpkins from Michael's. And then my mom's, kind of the reason why I didn't film my porch tour right away was because I was waiting to get some mums. These ones I got at like a greenhouse one day when I was coming home from work, and I put them in these tins every year that were from an old water fountain that I had, and they always fit in there perfectly. And I don't know, the colors of these mums this year I think are gorgeous. I love the purple magenta color that this one has going on, and the orange one seems to be a little more ahead with blooming. But I don't know, if it's just as that one's getting more sun, I'll have to rotate them until they kind of even out. But really excited for those to get into full bloom. Up on the top here, I just have a sign that I made a few years ago. It just says pumpkin patch. And that is it. I'm determined to keep them mums alive. It's been really hot here in Pennsylvania, so I just keep making sure they get a lot of water. On this bench, I have a set of 3 white pumpkins, another TJ Maxx or Marshall's find this year. They were the same amount as the 3 stacked ones, but I just thought this was like a nice little variation instead of having all just the stacked. And from a distance, they look pretty real as well. And then lastly, here on the corner, sorry for all of the cement dust that's still around, but I just have another floodlight, and on this fence I hung another metal sunflower. And I have the P there for my last name, and finally I have another wreath that matches exactly the same as the one on the front door. So I'm going to take you around the porch one last time and kind of give you an overlook of how everything looks all together. And then when I'm done that, I'm also going to show you what it looks like all lit up at night. So sit back and relax, enjoy the music, and sip some of your favorite coffee or maybe even some apple cider and take in all of the fall vibes. And I hope you guys are all having a great start to your fall. And if you did start decorating, I would love to see pictures. You can always email them to me or show me them on Instagram. But again, enjoy the tour. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you guys in the next one.